Here we are in Jersey City. You can see this is the strapping bolted into the house and holding it. And you can see the other side right here as it popped right out with the lag bolts. See it? It's holding the railing right there. Over here it's all the original square head bolts. You can see all on the floor going around. This is in dire need of a paint job. Quite a while hasn't seen it. See all the mold and everything growing there from the weather. All along here, piece of wood, debris from the birds, original bolts, all original hardware. You can see it. This hasn't seen a paint job in quite a while. As I'm coming down, you can see the rust jacket in right there. All original hardware. As I'm coming down from the third floor landing to the second floor, you can see all the rust building up here, the rust jacking underneath. Hooks right over on this one. Some of the rust jacking in the threads here. The mold in here. The true bolt looks like it's a rod into the corner there, then welded to the side of the frame. And as I'm coming down the threads, you can still see all the rust jacking going here on the threads, all as I'm going down right here. This thing hasn't seen a paint job in quite a few years. As you can see as I'm going down, all original hardware there. This is the old screwdriver head. And as I'm coming down, you can see it's in dire need of a paint job real bad. All original bolts and hardware. As you can see, this landing right here is definitely in need of a paint job. See it? This hasn't seen paint in a good 20 years, 25 years or better. As you can see, all the original bolts and hardware right there. It hasn't coming down, and all the rust. And underneath, as you can see it right there, and here, and definitely in need of a paint job real bad. And you can see it right here, see it? And all the way down, as I'm coming across all the hardware here. Coming though, it's not too bad. This one's in pretty good shape there, but in definitely need of a good paint job. And here's all the stuff build up, rust jack in here from the weather. And here's one of the bolts already rotted up. You can see where they wear and tear right there. See it? Already falling off one of these joints right here. And I'm assuming it was around here on one of the threads or from the top. And that's what you get when these bolts rot out. And here's the channel to guide the weight boxes as they're coming down for the ladder. These cables I would replace. They're really old and brittle. And your hooks, these need replacing. It needs to be cleaned, all rusted here, and it goes through the tunnel of the weight box. Same thing on this one. As you can see up there, starting to, rust out, needs to be cleaned, scraped, and put back together. And now I'm coming down the ladder, so I'm going to shut this off and turn it back on in a minute as fire escape engineers.